QuantaSmart Software Overview Chapter 2. In this chapter, we'll cover the basic hardware modules of the TriCarb instrument. In subsequent chapters, we'll cover QuantaSmart Software Overview, system calibration and normalization, defining a count per minute assay, loading and counting samples, defining a quench standards assay, defining a disintegration per minute assay, and advanced features. The main software window is comprised of several functional elements that allow you access to all instrument features. The main areas are the menu bar, the instrument status bar, the protocol tree, and the SpectraView and report windows. At the top of the QuantaSmart main window is the menu bar. This bar consists of the File, Run, View, Libraries, Tools, IPA, Diagnostics, Window, and Help menus. Each menu offers a variety of selections and commands. The items in the File menu allow you to create and open assays, associate and disassociate assays to protocols, and print assay information. The Run menu allows you to control sample counting and cassette movement on the instrument's sample changer deck. You can also access the Priostat functions via this menu, allowing counting of priority samples. The View menu allows you to hide or show certain components of the main window, as well as update the protocols tree. The Libraries menu allows you access to the sample nuclides and quench standards libraries. The alpha-beta nuclides and alpha-beta standards libraries will also be available if the option is installed on your instrument. The Tools menu allows you to access the radionuclide decay calculator to show certain errors for a protocol and to view special spectral displays. The IPA menu allows you to set parameters used for instrument performance assessment. The items in the Diagnostics menu provide access to diagnostic functions for your PerkinElmer customer service engineer. If your system is equipped with the optional barcode reader, you may access barcode diagnostics from this menu. The Window menu allows you to define a format for the window display on the monitor and restore the SpectraView window. The Help menu allows you access to the online help associated with the QuantaSmart program. The instrument status bar contains a series of graphical buttons that allow you to start and stop the instrument and end a current protocol. The status bar also provides you with information regarding the status of a current active protocol and displays instrument messages. The green flag Start Resume Counting button allows you to begin a counting protocol. The red flag Pause Stop Counting button allows you to pause and stop the instrument without ending the counting protocol. The checkered flag End Protocol button allows you to end a counting protocol and continue counting the next protocol. The status bar also displays the current counting protocol number, cassette number, sample number, instrument status, and error condition. The protocols tree can list up to 60 available protocol hardware flag numbers depending on the TriCarb model. It also shows the assay names that you have associated with the flag numbers. Existing reports are also shown in this view. During protocol execution, this window uses different colored symbols to provide a visual indication of which protocol is being executed, which protocols have remaining cycles, and which protocols have been completed. When a sample counting cycle begins, the protocol flag associated with this assay will change from white or yellow to green, or may change to one of the symbols shown here. A white flag indicates an inactive protocol. A green flag identifies the current counting protocol. A yellow flag indicates that at least one count cycle for the assay has been completed, though the protocol has remaining count cycles. The red flag is the Priostat flag. It will turn from red to green when the Priostat protocol begins. A checkered flag is displayed when all the count cycles for the protocol have been completed. A red or yellow prohibitory symbol indicates that a protocol cannot be counted or cannot perform data analysis. If your TriCarb system is equipped with the Replay feature, your instrument will display a Replay tab next to the Protocols tab. Clicking on the Replay tab will display a directory of folders containing previously collected data that can be reanalyzed using different data reduction conditions without recounting the samples. In addition, any electronic data files saved as part of a replay session will also be displayed. Two windows are always available during counting: the Spectra View window and the Output window. The Spectra View window displays a two-dimensional real-time view of the energy spectrum for the current sample. It provides you with information about the status of a sample count and the region settings used in the counting procedure. A number of display options are available for the spectrum and are defined in this window. The Spectra View window is typically used for monitoring sample counting, detecting spectral compressions due to quench, observing the effects of changes to the counting region settings, or viewing the spectrum in linear or logarithmic scale. The Output window displays the named reports that you've defined on the Report Definition and the Report Output tabs of the Assay Definition window. A separate window will appear for each of the reports that you define and name in the assay. The system utilizes the Nuclide library to store standards and sample counting parameters. This library allows you to use quench standard sets in any number of different assays. It also provides you with a way of saving and reusing specific Nuclide parameters and sample counting regions. An alpha-beta standards library and alpha-beta nuclides will also be included if that option is installed on your instrument. The quench standards library is comprised of quench sets, with each quench set containing individual quench standards. The data from the quench standards is used to construct quench curves for calculating disintegrations per minute in DPM assays. Quench standards are counted once, and the entire spectrum for each quench standard is stored independent of assay information. This allows you to select and use the same quench set in any number of assays and to construct a quench curve for each sample at the time the sample is counted. The Sample Nuclides library allows you to specify and save nuclide names, counting region limits, and quench sets to be used for sample nuclides. Up to 3 nuclides can be defined for each entry to support the counting of multiple nuclides. These sample nuclide parameters are typically specified as part of the assay definition process and may be edited as needed. Display the Libraries menu by selecting Libraries from the menu bar.